Hello everybody. Sorry, just gonna move some stuff here. Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program and to the ISS being built. So yeah, this is where we left off the last time, with the 4 modules attached: the Saya, Unity, Svesta, and now the Z1 or C1 truss segment. And yeah, that is how it looked in 2000. And I think the Svesta is what made it permanently habitable. And the truss segment, the latest thing we added here is, let me see if I can aim camera. Yeah, that is what is like the foundation of the main, like what should I call, the main part of the ISS. You see there on the picture right there, the thing that's going like this down there below my mouse. That's like the main truss thing. Yeah, words. And this is kind of where it builds off of that, because before that it's just kind of these modules, and then the truss is where everything comes together, and the big solar panels are put on, those characteristic big solar panels you see right there. So yeah, I built in the last stream, I didn't send it up, but I built the P6 truss segment. As you can see if I load it up right here, and that is the first segment that has those big solar panels. So this is just gonna be like a short stream where I send that up. Let's see, ISS truss P6. I sent this up, and I think I'm probably also gonna send up the Destiny, because that's a very simple module as well. But yeah, that is how it looks, basically. I will just double check if I need anything, but yeah, it's basically just the foundation of that, and then it can like move itself around. These don't quite look like this in real life, the solar arrays, because they kind of pack into these small tubes that sit on the top, as you might see down here on the pictures. But I can't really do that without using maybe some mods, and I definitely can't pack these smaller than this. So this is how it looks. And then it has these radiators and some different RCS and some batteries, and then just some stuff, because I wanted to make it look complicated, you know, but without adding too many parts, because as we all know, many parts in KSP likes to lag. So I built this, and then I had to eat, so I got to the second stage here that will push it into its final orbit. So let's just add a decoupler. Let me just check on the stream actually to make sure it all is running well. Let's see. I just had a playback error, but I hope it's only playback and not the actual stream. Let's see. Oh, it seems like it's all running fine and fancy and good. Cool. Let me just post to Tumblr here that I'm streaming, because I didn't do that before the countdown reached 0, so I kind of had to start. So let me just go KSP. I only need to do some tags, and then I can begin. Unity. Yeah, I think that'll do, and then I'll just click post, and then people on Tumblr will know that I'm streaming, and maybe I can get some people to watch. Okay, so Kerbal Space Program. Here we are. ISS Trust P6. Let's build its launch vehicle, and let's stick that on there. So let me have an orange tank, and maybe this because it's a bit big. And then some engines. I think I'll just use those again. These. Again, I won't put it on a shuttle because I don't like flying a shuttle in KSP, and I think the stock shuttles are too small to be able to lift this into its correct orbit. Also, I guess this won't fit. And I don't want to sit around building a shuttle when this is about the space station. I do have a correct proton rocket there, but yeah. So a fairing. I do need a fairing. Oh, the days of KSP when you didn't need fairings. That was a thing once. This is not good enough. This will have to be bigger. And I don't like that, but oh man, this is ugly. Jeez. That is a very, very ugly fairing. Let's go with it. Love it. I love it. I like it. It's the best. Just gonna do like this. And then go. I do want the fairing to be coupled here, and then boom, boom, boom. Cool. Let's launch to the ISS. So again, the P6 truss segment here is the first one with those big solar panels, and was added in 2000 or 2001. I think it's 2000. Let me... doesn't really say here. P6 truss. SGS 97. When was that? Space Shuttle Endeavour. Could install the first set of solar arrays. When? When? 2000. 30th of November 2000. Cool. So let's line it up here with our orbit of the ISS, as we have. Whoop. What is that? Litho breaking. Oh yeah, another live stream. Okay, here we go. Lined up very nicely. Go, boom, boom. Ready for launch. What? Yeah. I mean, at least it's at the right inclination because I put the that was smooth. Because I put the launch clamps like that. Oh man, already way too fast. Oh Jesus. Oh, a lot of wibble wobble. I don't think it likes that big autostrad route. Autostrad heaviest. I seem to fixed it. Very nice. I don't think it likes that big fairing thing on the top. Let me just autostrad this to something as well. If I can actually... well, it doesn't seem to matter. So... yeah, let us hit 10,000 and be at 45 degrees. I mean, this looks like a top, you know, like a spinning top. This is so dumb. But again, I don't want to bother with building a space shuttle and having that launch, and because all these modules, a space shuttle is hard to fly and it's gonna take time building. I might do it when I'm done with the space station, so that I can just fly a space shuttle up and do like a resupply mission, just to show it and have a nice picture for it with a shuttle on it. But I don't want to launch every module with a shuttle, because that's just that's not what this is about. And braking is also not what it's about. So yeah, you see, we lost all the panels because I did a flip, basically. Oh man. Okay, so let's, for starters, auto strut this to heaviest part and this to root, and maybe this to grandparent. Sure. Oh wait, no, not grandparent. Let's not have that, because that'll be still enabled on the ISS, and we don't want auto strut on that. That seems to wobble everything in space. So let's actually just add another one of these fuel tanks, so we do have a bit more delta V. Magic. And let's fix the staging so we don't fuck up like that. Let's wait with the fairing. Now we should be good. Let's try that again. And also, I don't have a face cam in this video because it's dark outside and I don't want to sit with light only. That's very yellow, and it also gets very hot. And I just want to chill and not worry about a face cam. And I don't think you'll mind. That might be a bit late, but we've been late before. We've also been early. Not a problem. But yeah, I also have to make this stream kind of short because I'll have to get to bed early. I have work tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. So I might be able to stream tomorrow night, or like not night, but evening, and maybe the evening on the other days. But I'm not sure, because I will see. It's not some words, stuff, sentences, English. What am I trying to say? Throttle down. I'm not at work for very long, so it's not like I'm staying there all day. But we'll see if I can get home and set up a stream fast enough. I'm getting more used to this streaming stuff business. So I might be able to get home and figure out what I need to add to the space station here. Maybe I'll just do a chill stream, do something else. We'll see. I also do have to work on my Space Quickie video, the next one. You can see that up in the corner on the eye, or in the description there's a link to that channel. The next video for that will be about the International Space Station. Well, at least that's the one I'm working on now. I might choose to make another one the next one. Doesn't really matter on Space Quickie. It's not about the what's it called? I'm blagging out here. I can't remember what that's called. It's not about the sequence. It's not about the sequence of the videos. I guess you can say that. Order. Yeah, succession. I just looked up the translation for it for Danish. But yeah, it's not about the kind of order the videos are in. It's more about all the videos linking to each other, and you can see in one video there are links to all the stuff that I mentioned in that video. So there's never a thing that I talk about on the Space Quickie channel that you won't have an outlet to know what I'm talking about. So for example, if I'm talking about the International Space Station, I might mention the space shuttle, and then there will be a link to the space shuttle where I talk about the space shuttle and what the space shuttle is. There's a video right now called What is Space? I talk about radiation in space, I talk about the International Space Station, and a lot of other things. And then I'm gonna make all those videos and link to those, so you will easily be able to kind of look up and have a Wikipedia of very short videos about whatever topic you wanna know about in space. So yeah, that is pretty cool, and I'm very excited for that. About that. So yeah, just getting into an orbit. It's a bit late, as you see. Did I run out of fuel? I should have got rid of that because that's dead weight, but man, I thought it would be I thought it would be much more capable. Huh. The more you know. Let's just make it more powerful. Let's add, for starters, another one of those. And then let's also make the first stage bigger. And then let's just have, I guess, one more engine on it. I mean, we really don't need to. The thrust to weight ratio is still pretty good, but I don't think we want it to be below 1.5. Let me just make this fairing a bit prettier. That is, of course, a priority. Still ugly as fuck, but at least it's prettier. Okay, so I think, man, I don't want to add another engine because I think the more engines I have, the less efficient it is. I think we're pretty good with 2. Yeah, I think it's good. So let's go. And I think this will be the one. And then also, I guess we can line it up so we're not late on the ISS. Because that will also take delta V to kind of fix that inclination. So let's line it up good here this time. That seems better. And go. Yeah, that's still a pretty good thrust to weight ratio. Let's just turn 50 degrees here, or it's more like 30, but to the 50 degree mark from that 0 or 90. It says 0 here for north, but in reality we go with 0 as the equator, as an equatorial. I never can say that right. 0 is kind of on that, and then we go up or down to 90. I need to throttle back a bit here. 200 is plenty. Going up. And we need to do a bit of a turn, because we do want to be at around 45 when we hit around 10,000 meters. It is a bit heavy payload, so we might want to do it a bit later. That's how stuff works. Yeah, everything is looking good. I'm looking at the stream right here. Seems like everything is running nominally, as they would say in the space stuff. Might just want to work on moving that a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better. Just so it's not completely blocking the nav ball there. Let's throttle up to max because we're going a bit slow here. And our apoaps needs to rise, and we don't want to spend too much time in the atmosphere. I think that's how it works. And we also don't want to get rid of the fairing. I can see, I can calculate. Looking good. Let's see if we can warp without everything breaking. Here we come up on the cut. Let's watch that apoapsis. We wanted to go up to about 120. I think I just hit the mic. I'm sorry about that. So 120, and then we'll cut it, because that's where we can warp faster. So we'll want to have the orbit about there until we catch up to the ISS. I know it's called Sire module right now, but that's just a name, obviously. That's how KSP chose to name it. And let's get rid of that. Whoa! And of course that makes the physics load inside here. So that's weird, but heaviest part, that's probably this, so let's ignore that. I think we do need to burn a bit up because we're on the other side of the apoapsis right now. We don't like that. So let's see if we can warp without everything breaking. Yeah. And we have power enough to do this and to get into orbit. Nice. Much better this time. Let's actually burn out further than the ISS. One, we can we can warp faster, and two, we want that kind of to catch up with us because it's behind us. So let's say 400. Might as well just set it as target. And also change the inclination here while we're at it. So that's the D node. We're gonna go normal. Let's see. Nice, 0.0, and then we are at apoap, so let's also do everything here in rapid succession. And now we just wait for that to get close to each other, those two orange bits. One more should be nice. Then we go to the apoaps here and do our burns to make that hit each other. Okay, intersect. I only want you. And I want to go retrograde, I think. Yep. Let's watch both of them and see how they go. I think the purple one is what we want here. So let's watch that as it goes down to... Wow, that is very good. Let me quick save on that. 300 meters all the way from out here. Now that's some precise stuff. I like it. Okay, and now we do want to go retrograde. Because we want to cancel out our relative velocity to our target here. I think we just swoop right past it. Nice. Oh man. Orbital mechanics. Here we go. 2 meters per second. Let's ditch this stage as we don't need it. And aim for... Let's see if I can hit this. We want to dock right there. Right on that top docking port. Cool. Let's aim for it. And we want to kind of avoid those big solar panels. So let's make a maneuver here. Let's see if I can do this smoothly. Get out past them. I don't know what I'm doing here. Obviously I want to control from here. That's also where I have the thrusters on the back here. Man, I got away from that quickly. Okay, so now we're going towards it. Nice. Let me kind of learn the controls here. Okay. That is down, up, left, right, and left. Okay. So I might want to go chase or locked. Yeah, locked. Then that will, my controls will be what I'm actually pressing on my keys. Nice. And I also want to align it like that. What? Oh wait, it's of course is wanting to go back. Let's see where I have it. I think this, I'm not sure how annoying it is to look at this chase view for you guys, but it's kind of nice for me to look at it that way. So I'm sorry if it's annoying to look at. Let's go and watch the target there and kind of go towards it. Kind of coming at an angle here. So I want to maybe go up so it corrects itself. Maybe go a bit to the side. Since I have it pointed towards it at all times, it kind of corrects itself that way. And then I also want to pause and make sure what way it is actually turned. Integrated strut P6, right? Yeah. How is that turned when it's docked? On top and okay. So like that, and then like this. And let's go in. Oh man. Nice. It's a bit at an angle, but I think this is also at the same angle, so when we correct this, should be good. Very nice. Okay, let's extend those solar panels. Yeah. Extend. I just wanted to know because sometimes not all of them are extended, but I think when it docked to begin with, they were all extended. Yeah. And then the radiators. Extend. Nice. And then of course we want to have the ISS turned the correct way. So what is the correct way? That is like okay, so this should be towards the ground right here. This is the aft end, I think. No, this is the aft end, so this is the bottom. This is what we want to go. I want it to be like that, and then like that. I wish I could like have it like this according to the ground always. Unfortunately, it's gonna turn. I think that's how it's turned at least. Why don't I have that picture? I do have that picture. Okay. It's just I have a picture with all the axes, which way it's turned, open. So aft and nadir. Nadir is towards the ground. Aft is like south, I think. And then forward is like up. Starboard and port. So Saya at the bottom and Svesta, of course, at the real bottom is the aft end. Forward is Unity. Nadir is on the bottom. That Z1 truss is the zenith, and zenith is top. So yeah, this is away from the Earth correctly. This is south correctly. Aft end, zenith is up. Nadir is towards the ground. Very nice. But that all aligns itself with the computers in real life, but in KSP, it's gonna do this. It's gonna stay the same way as it would if no control input is put into it. And of course, nothing is really telling it to stay with that way towards the ground always. So that's a bit sad. I don't know if there's anything I can do for that. But for now, let's take a screenshot of this because it's actually getting to look like something. That's really nice. So how do I want to look at this? I want to look at it as all the pictures are, the way you kind of might see it on the interwebs. No. So like that. And quick save. One towards the stars maybe. Is the one with the sun in it? Yeah, and the moon. Very nice. Okay, so that is this P6 module onto it, right there. I wonder if I can actually lock these in a specific, these radiators in a specific rotation, because I don't know, it seems like they kind of, yeah, doing their own thing there. So I want it to be like that right there, but then it kind of turns for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like pointing towards the Earth or something. No. Anyways, that's the P6 done. Very nice. Happy about that. We're gonna move that later, of course, because that's gonna be on this axis, the starboard port axis, horizontal to the Earth, I guess you can say, sort of. It's kind of hard in space too, because there are no up and down. They kind of have to have an up and down in when building this kind of stuff to keep track of everything. But yeah, it's just annoying they have names for the different axes, so aft and port and forward, starboard, zenith and nadir, instead of just X, Y, Z, plus and minus maybe, I guess. But again, I guess it makes sense with the aft end, the port, docking port, or starboard, zenith, whatever, you get it. So the next segment will be the Destiny module. So let's see if I want to build that. Let's take a look at how it actually looks. I just realized we don't have any music actually. So let me see if I can start some music that we like. Maybe some calm music. Nice. Okay, and how does the Destiny lab look like? So the Destiny is very simple, or the US lab, it's also called. That's also an annoying thing. The things have got so many names, so that's weird. But I do have a lot of pictures of stuff, so let me give you those. Right now you're looking at the pictures of the P6, of course. Let me just change the slideshow to the Destiny lab. I have that prepared. Whoa. Remove, and add files. Destiny US lab. I only have 2 pictures, and it fucked that up. That's incredible. But I do wanna, yeah, like that. I'm just gonna find another picture to give you guys to see, because those 2 are not very descriptive, let's say. You can't really see what it is, what part of it. It's kind of pictures with with more modules. So let's add this one. And I guess this one, because that is how it's gonna look when we this is how it's gonna look when we're done putting that on. That's actually a pretty cool picture, seeing how it'll look once we add that and don't change anything around. And there's a lot of pictures of inside the module, but I guess that's a close-up, so we can use that. Destiny module. You see that picture right there? That is how it looks. Now it changed, of course. I wonder if it should be 10 seconds between transitions. Okay. It just felt like it was going very fast. Oh yeah, and this picture, of course. This I've been looking a lot at. That's a very good picture. So let me just save. Not into Quest, into Destiny. And add that for you guys. And then we can get building. Add files. Okay. KSP. So as you can see, it's a very sleek and simple module. It seems like it's gonna be very simple to build for us. So I think we can open the other US module, the Unity, kind of just go off of that. Let's find ISS Unity, because as you can no, I guess not. I just got a warning from reconnection successful OBS and reopened. Huh. Never had that before. Very interesting to be honest. Okay, so we want a remote guidance unit as always, right at the bottom here. And then we want an adapter, English, and then a docking port on the front. Let me just see if that's one of those PMA or if it's just Unity. What is happening? Destiny, that's what we're building, right? I'm being confused. Yeah, ISS, Destiny, US Lab, cool. I just got really confused there for a moment. Design. I just want to see the ports and each of the 2 berthing ports on Destiny. Okay, so only 2. Both hatches are normally open. So it's just got ports and no. Good to know. Let me just watch the video that I usually watch. Yeah, okay. So it's just got docking ports, docky, and then a lab. And that I think is gonna be the lab that we've got here. But then again, of course, in reality, it's only got one window, and this has got like 3 on either side. I guess for Kerbal Space Program purposes, we're gonna use this, and it also fits in length, because otherwise we'd have to use something like, I don't know, like this. That won't be good. Habitation module. That's something like this, maybe 2 of these. That would also not be good. As you see on the pictures there. Can we agree that the lab here is the best option? No input? None of my viewers are gonna say anything? Okay. Guess I am the sole decider here. I'm sad now. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's make this one, because it looks cool. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Ah, man. I kind of want to stick to the same thing as well. It's also very big, and the lab really have some short ports, so let's not. Yeah, that's kind of it, right? Let me find the pictures of it for myself in bigger format, so I can just see what the hell I'm doing and how it looks. So yeah, as far as I can see, it doesn't look like it has much on the outside. It does have a little, what is called a grapple fixture on the 3D model picture. That's like, and then an antenna, of course. I guess we can make that one. This one maybe. Which end is that though? I wonder if it says that. Forward, aft. How is it turned? Give me starboard view. Starboard view. So that's from the right, okay. So that's on the bottom to the right, okay. And then we're gonna dock it like, this, I think. So this is the starboard view, so it's right here. Let's turn it like this, so it goes like that. No, didn't even have to turn it. So like, goes like that, kind of. That's not how, whoa. That's not how I want it to look. Kind of more like this, actually. Yeah. I mean, actually, technically, it's more like this one. Kind of like that. But on a stick that extends, and I don't really want to do that, so let's just have that. Let's have that. And then also on the 3D model, I don't know if when you're gonna see that. But like on the top there, up here, on the 3D model, there's sort of this, I don't know what it is. You see that right there on the top? And I have no idea what that is, and it's on no other pictures. So I think I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm just gonna take a look at the video that I look at to see if anything docks to the top. It's kind of in the video too, actually. Oh yeah. No, but the truss is like on top of that. So I don't see anything that could dock on that. Maybe it is where the truss actually... No, that the truss sits on the truss. So I have no idea what that is for. Whatever that is. But it is in the video too. Let me see if it's in real life, because I want this to be real life. Destiny. Destiny Lab. I don't see any real picture with it in it. That is so weird that it's in the 3D models, but not in the pictures. So I don't know what that is. Huh. There are a lot of points where the Canadarm, it's called the Canadarm, the Canada's arm thing that can move around and move modules and stuff. There are a lot of places where that can grapple, but I think I'm just gonna make that with a grappling hook thing. So I'm not gonna build those. But yeah, I think that is kind of what we want this to be. This US lab. We'll see when we get it up there if we did anything wrong. We do want RCS on it. So let's see how we're gonna put that on. RCS. I want it to be clean on the outside, so I might as well just do like that and then push it in. And it won't really affect how it looks. Yeah. It kind of hit the windows there. Maybe if I push them up to here and in, I can. What? Why does that change? Why can I not push them in now? Oh, now I can. That's so weird. Let's have them maybe out to where the windows are, so you do see that they are there. I don't know. I just think that looks kind of cool for some reason. And then they also don't clip each other that much, so it kind of makes sense or something. Excuses for cheating. Then let's have RCS pole docking thing. What words? Here and here. Some on the end. To be able to move forward and backwards faster. Some like this. To be able to turn faster. That does not look good. At all. It's like floating between the. I mean, I guess it could be like kind of attached like that. I don't know. It looks weird. Mobile service, Unity, Destiny. Yeah, I think that's just that. Something I might have forgotten for the other modules, I'm gonna have to take a look at that, is doing like that, so it's all white. No more than those black lines. So let's call this ISS underscore Destiny underscore US lab. And then the other ones we're gonna call ISS Destiny underscore module 1, for example. Let's call this. Oh wait, man, cancel. I don't think I think I actually called Unity just ISS Unity. So yeah, for simplicity, why not just? And then this is the 5th launch. No, 6th. Our 6th launch, right? I have an order. I have like an entire document just with the order of the different modules. And Destiny is number 6. Yeah, cool. Save. And let's build a launcher for this. So let's just couple this and have a thing. Let's just build a, I don't know, Falcon 9-ish kind of rocket for this. I have said that before, and then I put 2. Boom. Poodle. And I think, yeah, man, I just like those 2 engines. It kind of just works for me. Just those 2. In that configuration there. With a little less gimbal. And this strutted to the top. With root. And the top strutted to the bottom. Here's part. Nice. Then we need... I should make this launcher just a sub-assembly, because I use it all the time, so sub-assembly. US medium launcher. Yeah. And boom, 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 boom. Staging correctly. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Let's go. And attach this. Do-do-do-do-do. Loading. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to do some stuff. Okay, so let's, whoops. It also didn't want to go into KSP. Sometimes when you tap out of it, it kind of freezes it, doesn't want to get back in. Okay. Lining it up. Wait. Alright, make sure I don't have any cables in it. Cool. Because I made, okay, cool. And 1, let's just make this our target. And launch. So, the lab. What is it used for? Well, let me tell you. It's actually the primary facility for research on the ISS, at least for the United States research, and it was activated in and like flown up there in 2001. So it's been a wait, what we just docked was the P6, and it was in, was it that in October or November or something that got added in 2000, and then this one, Destiny, in 2001 in February. So it's been like, I don't know, 4 to 6 months or something. That, and then they got this new module where they can do their primary research. Very cool. It's built by Boeing, and it weighs 16 tons in real life, or tons, and then 14.5 tons with 2 N's. I don't know what the difference is there. It's probably metric and empirical, but I don't think empirical uses tons. I don't know, man. But yeah, so while we're launching here, astronauts work inside the pressurized facility to conduct research in numerous scientific fields. Scientists throughout the world will use the results to enhance their studies in medicine, engineering, biotechnology, physics, material science, and earth science. Nice. Cool. So that's the... Let's just throttle up here and get the hell out of the atmosphere. So that's what the Destiny lab is used for. And next up on the list is the external storage platform. Sounds like a weird thing, and that is not kind of important. It's also a very small module, but it is very important. It's a stowage with a W platform that sits like outside of the space station, and kind of it isn't pressurized, but it stows things that don't need pressure. I guess. Let me find the Wikipedia page for it. External storage platform, and let's read what it does. But basically, it's just a pallet that can hold parts. Let's read what they say. It's also the first one, but I think there are multiple. Each platform is an external pallet that can hold spare parts, also known as orbital replacement units, for the space station. As a platform is not pressurized, but does require electricity to power the heaters of some of the stored equipment. Because yeah, some of the equipment can't handle the coldness of space, which is fair. ROUs, the orbital replacement units, are attached to ESP via flight releasable attachment mechanisms. Yes, of course. Matching witness plates that made blah blah blah. Cool. The ESP1, the external platform thing 1, the one we're gonna send up next time, is unique because it's unique in the shape, and ESP2 and 3 were based on the deployable version of the integrated cargo carriers, which were designed to transport unpressurized cargo inside the space shuttle's cargo bay. ESP1 was transported to the International Space Station on STS-102. ESP2 flew on blah 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 and STS-118. So the ESP1 is different from ESP2 and 3 because it's not deployable, I guess, or at least it's not based on the deployable version from the space shuttle. Neat. Okay, let me just throttle back and get rid of the fairing. Let's see how that affects how we can time warp. Getting up to the ascending node here, so might as well just fix that inclination right away. now that we're in orbit. So ascending, then we go to anti-normal. Going early because we are not using the ISS. I don't have any power generating thing on this, so I kind of have to be quick. It's probably a mistake, but we'll see. When using the engine, we kind of recharge the battery. Here we go, and 0, right? Yeah. And it's in front of us, so let's just catch up to it. Sorry if you can hear my phone, it's kind of buzzing. I don't know what it is. Not anything important. So sorry about that. Yeah, lining up, catching up. Let's make a maneuver so we can see. Might as well save some. What? Ran out of electric charge and I don't think I can use anything. Fucking hell. See, I kind of have to remember, even though it's simple on the outside, they have some sort of way to generate power. Let me actually see if they even mention power. Destiny arrived at the space station pre-configured with 5 racks housing electrical and life support system that provide electrical power, cooling. But how? It only mentions power once in that article, and that's that. I guess it flew on the space shuttle, and as soon as it got in range, the an arm grabbed it. I don't think it might be the Canadarm1, because what we're attaching is a Canadarm2. I don't know why we're not putting the Canadarm1 on there. I'm gonna have to check that tomorrow, but yeah, let's just fix this by adding some generators on there. Or maybe why not just add some solar panels? Can't really see that anyway when that dark when that is dark like that. And then I don't know, some kind of batteries inside. That makes sense. Yeah, cool. Let's launch that again, and then I am going to bed. Let me tell you that. But yeah, it's really coming together, this ISS. Very happy with that. Okay. Inclination. Target. 3, 2, 1, launch. Ah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I think my music stopped. What do we have that we can play? I have one classical song. Hold on, you Jiminy Crickets there. You fast rocket. Why is there singing in this? I don't like singing classical music. That's epic though. That voice. Man. Okay. Throttle back up to full thrust. Also happy to see the, just mentioned full thrust, reminds me of the Falcon 9 full thrust, and they just had their successful 50th launch. So congratulations to SpaceX on that. Sadly, they didn't recover the first stage because there was too rough waters where the drone ship should have been to catch it, so no attempt was even made. I think they did like a smooth water landing. But yeah, successful main part of the mission, which is the most important part. And that is good. Here we go. Oh, why is he singing like that? I don't like it. Oh. Yeah, let's get away from his weird singing thing. Might as well just change the inclination here while I'm flying to save fuel, right? Why is that making it worse? I thought that was the kind of inclination I had. I guess not. This thing is really heavy, huh? Oh yeah, I'm still pushing the freaking thing there. That helped a lot. That was a heavy fairing. Interesting. There we go, that's orbit. So from the camera chains there, let's go to anode and change our inclination. Cool. Let's burn prograde. And let's see if we can get an encounter. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this on the stream. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. The International Space Station used to be a project. Called. Oh, that's a close encounter. Nice. Called Space Station Freedom, I think. And I just think that's just hilarious because that's like the most American name ever. And it didn't used to include Russia. I think it was just a plan between USA, Canada, Japan, and the European Space Agency. Let me watch these. And then it was called Project Freedom or in Space Station Freedom or something like that. It's just hilarious. Okay, here we go. What? Does it need to go out, really? I guess. Oh, that's making it worse. This is better though. It's gonna put the... Yeah, let's just get out there and then make the relative velocity smaller because it's making our relative velocity very, very big. Right here. So I want to go target and burn retrograde on that. Like, not completely because I want it to line up, as I've said multiple times in multiple streams. But yeah, Project Freedom didn't get enough funding because of the what's it called? Because the US kind of the politics and stuff, the president change and and they have different goals and different policies and politics, whatever. So the NASA's funding got cut down, and then they planned the International Space Station instead. I don't know why it was cheaper, or maybe it was just different in some way. I don't know, but that's why it changed, at least. So that's pretty funny, I just think. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I get a closer encounter. Slowly running out of fuel here, but burning heavily towards it seems to help. So I'm just gonna get close here, and then when I'm close, I'm gonna cancel that velocity out in a way that is good. And that is this way. Cool. Here we go, 700 meters. Then I can take it to this view and watch it there. Here we go. Burn kind of towards it, kind of. And then let's let go of this. And okay, and where did that get attached? I think it got attached on the outside of the Unity module, but we need to move the PMA 1 from the Unity module. So when we get closer, I'll just show you that thing. Okay, I don't want to hit the solar panels here, but the Unity module is right there, right? And this thing that's on the outside, this thing that I'm kind of trying to point out, that's the PMA 1, or just PMA, I'm not sure. We want to move that away so we can dock this, and then on the outside of that, this we can put that again. So let's get to a stop here. How to control. Okay, whoa, that was close. That was a close call. Let's get to a complete 0 velocity thing. Yeah, that's about right. Whatever, we can't really get to complete stop. We'll always drift a little. But let's switch to this other one and undock this. Decouple node. I don't really get what the difference between decouple and undock is. There's sometimes two buttons. But let's get this out of the way. Let's get the lab in. Let me just see how the windows were placed. I think that the windows are up and down, so out into space and towards the Earth, but I just want to make sure. So window Yeah, that's completely down towards Earth. Yep. I think. Man. I think it only has one window, and that's on the what would that be with ISS axes? That would be the. I thought I had a picture of that. Now I can't remember, the Senate or the Nadir, the Nadir, and let's see, Nadir. Let's Control F, window. Just the Nadir window is formerly known as U.S. Laboratory Science Window, as the highest quality objects ever flown on a human-occupied spacecraft. Something. Okay, so it's on the Nadir, which is the. So we'll just put this. He says that it obviously has windows on both sides, so we'll just put that on the Nadir and Zenith axes. That's up and down, like this. So let's aim for that. What we need to do is get down. Oh, I just bumped something. Let me control from here and point towards the target and just go towards it. Yeah, I know how to duck. Shh. That's perfect. No problem. Best docking ever. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, look at that. That's the best docking ever. Only at a slight angle. Kind of wibble wobble. Then let's quickly retrieve this other port and get that back there. Get back there. Set as target. Point towards that. And again, obviously, I know how to duck. Let's turn everything on. Let the magnets work. Now that's at an angle, but nobody will notice that. That's great. American US lab attached. Woo! Thank you for the applause that you didn't give me. Now that is another stream done. We got the huge P6 module attached, which was the 5th thing we flew up, and then we got the Destiny US lab attached. Very nice. This is getting together, being a space station. I like putting those big modules on. You can really see the change. When we just put those small ones on, it's kind of hard to see what we really did. But yeah. Next time is the external storage platform that I talked about, and that's the 7th thing that flew. Then that's the Canadarm, the arm that kind of grabs the shuttle, or not the shuttle anymore since 2011, but it grabs the SpaceX Dragon, I guess, and it grabs whatever payload is coming in. There are also other arms on the space station, but I don't know. I don't really have those in my notes here. I don't know why. I'll take a look at that. But yeah, I have one Japanese one that sits on the Japanese section of the ISS. We don't have that yet. That's gonna be kind of like here, I think. Now let me see. According to the correct orientation, free. That's gonna be Japanese. Gonna be right here. European is gonna be right here. Yeah, that's how it works. And then on the aft end here, that sometimes docks the Soyuz craft, and on it's gonna be something up here, down. Yeah, very cool stuff. But that is the ISS as it looks now. I need to turn this around. Bum bum bum. Like. Whoop. Like that. Yeah. And then let me, oh man, then I'm gonna warp and then it's gonna be wrong again. Space station life. Oh, that was smooth. Okay. RCS off. We almost used half of the RCS. Okay. So let's find a good picture angle. I don't know. Something like this maybe? That's pretty neat. I guess with maybe a higher and zoomed in on it. Very nice. Yeah, that is the pictures for today. I want to thank you so much for watching this stream or video or however you watched it. And yeah, in the description there are links to my Twitter and Tumblr. Twitter I will post when I stream and when a new video goes up. Tumblr I post the results of some of my videos, which are like speed modeling, pictures, whatever. You can take a look at it and see if you like it. It's mostly Doctor Who. There's also a Falcon Heavy speed modeling picture, and the video is on my channel. There's also a link to my second channel, which is called Space Quickie, where I aim to make a vast library of space-related videos and like so everything space-related. And there's just a big wiki of short and easy to understand videos that you can look up, and everything I talk about in each video, there is a video for that too. So if, for example, I have a space video that I have up on my channel right now, I mentioned the International Space Station, I'm making a video about that, so you can watch everything I mentioned in the video. There's an explanation for, because then you can, if you know what it is, I don't have to explain everything in that video. And if you don't know what it is, you can look it up and there will be a video for it. So that's kind of what I want to do with that, and I'm really excited about it. Yeah. Next time as I said before, we will be doing the external storage platform and the Canadarm, and then there's the Quest airlock, Piers, S0 truss segment, and mobile transporter, and so on. There's a lot of things that need to be added and moved around on the ISS here. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.